So Trump got sued for deleting people off of his Twitter. Probably people who were saying things that were offensive to him or harassment, possibly death threats. Sometimes I delete people off my Facebook because of death threats, which is nothing new. If I had a dime for every time someone threatened to kill me and didn't, and me still being here and breathing and living at 28 years old, which I've heard those since probably the age of 15. No joke. I'd be a rich man. I'd probably be as rich as Trump. Not quite, but probably is. So I do think it's kind of silly that they're throwing constitutional rights violations at Trump over Twitter. I have suffered real constitutional rights violations. Things like right to fair trial, right to a public attorney. I have literally been accused of things before, and next thing you know, it's media, and these are false accusations. These aren't even true accusations. It's like if I walk across the street right now and spit on the pavement, at some point, if I sniffed during that whole time that I was walking across the street, I was snorting cocaine off the neighbor's mailbox. I wasn't, but that's what they're going to say because they heard me because I got allergies. So, I mean, I deal with real privacy rights issues. I've got a YouTube account that deletes all the comments and likes and views magically. I don't worry about it because I know people are still watching it. I do say a lot. I did notice that. So I'm going to try to refrain from saying I say a shitload, like almost like a weed eater or lawnmower backfiring. You know, it pops off all the time. So I'm going to try to refrain from that. That does look kind of stupid. I do shit that's stupid all the time. I'll even admit it. Me saying every other sentence, dumb. It's very dumb. I don't know why I do it. Nerves, whatever. So I'm sitting here looking at this situation with Trump, and I'm going, well, his attorney's showing up on Fox News. People are suing him for deleting them off his Twitter account. I can kind of see the resemblance, though, because he does say shit that's offensive all the time, and he doesn't delete it off his Twitter account. Most people, like me, normal people, if we say something that's offensive and we think about it later and we go, you know what, I'm wrong. I'm going to take that down. I do it all the time. In fact, I have probably deleted hundreds and hundreds of shit that at first I thought was funny. And later on, I found out, well, that's a situation that someone's actually been through. It's not just a what do you say situation. I need to take that down. That's mean. As far as if you're sitting somewhere with a 2006 law book trying to throw the book at people, that's kind of the pot calling the kettle black when it comes to doing dumb shit. Which I do dumb shit all the time. I'll be the first to tell you. There's that again. I drove a car across a creek that was up. It wasn't up very much. And had a muffler pop off, wrapped the tailpipe around my axle, and stuck it through the gas tank. It's pretty dumb. To me, that's dumb, because I should have known that those welds were going to pop when I crossed the creek. It's a very rare occasion, but it does happen. Cold water hits a hot muffler, welds break. It's a rare occasion. It does happen. It does happen sometimes. So, yeah, it's dumb of me every time I cross a creek that's got water on it. Even if it's just 2 or 3 inches, you can be swept away like that. But I still do it sometimes. Why? Because we're human. We're flawed. We make mistakes. But most of the time, we're willing to admit it. And I even said, with my curse of the Ford, it's probably not the Ford. It's probably just my luck with the Fords. Some people just have shitty luck. I have shitty luck with a Ford. That's all I stated on that video. I'm not saying Ford's a piece of shit. In fact, that never came out of my mouth during that whole video. I said, I just have terrible luck with Fords. And it's true. That's why I see that Ford up there, and it's a beautiful car. I know it's a beautiful car. It's Mustang. It's absolutely beautiful. It's gorgeous, spotless. I say, I want that car. But I don't want that car because it is a beautiful car, and it is going to get destroyed if I drive it. Because that is my luck with Fords. I know for a fact that I am going to destroy a beautiful, well-functioning machine that someone else will probably drive for 10 years and never have a problem with. But I will drive for a week and it will be broken. That's just life. Some people are that way with Dodges. Some people can't look, if they look at a Dodge, it breaks. If I look at a Ford, it breaks. Some people can look at a Chevrolet and it will break. Don't ask me why. That's just the way it is. There's lemons in all of them. And a lot of it has to do with driving habits, probably of the person. I am one of those people, if I look at a Ford, it will break. At some point, some way, it will break. And it has nothing to do with Ford at all. I know people who drive Fords for 300,000 miles. They never have a problem with them. I know people who drive Dodges and Chevrolets and they break the second they get behind the fucking wheel of it. Everybody's like that, some way, shape, or form. They have a certain vehicle they like. They have certain vehicles they don't. I like Fords, actually. I love them. They're comfortable. They're stylish. They're usually pretty good looking cars. Got plenty of leg room, plenty of horsepower. I like them. I honestly do. That's the problem. I like them. And every time I look at one, it breaks. So I shouldn't like them, but I like them. So that's kind of what it reminds me of. But yes, I see both. I see both sides of the whole Trump thing. I get it. He puts shit on there that's offensive, and he never takes it down. He never admits that it's offensive. But as far as constitutional rights violations go, literally, I've been blocked before. I think everybody in this country has been blocked from Facebook or something at some point in time. It happens. Literally everybody. Literally everybody has been blocked at some point in time. Or has blocked somebody. It happens. And to go as far as to say that's a constitutional rights violation is kind of funny. I see it, but I don't see it. It's kind of like me with Fords. I should stay away from that, but I'm not going to. I'm going to poke it until it's just ready to spit venom at me. I don't care. I don't care that they erase my views, comments, likes, or whatever on YouTube. That's their prerogative. I don't give a fuck. This is an adult show, by the way. This is adult. So I do say a lot. If you want to pick on me for saying I can take it. I'm not a pansy. I'm not gonna melt. I'm not gonna break down and cry on a YouTube channel. So I do say a lot. I've noticed that. That's not right. I shouldn't do that. It sounds stupid. And it kind of is, actually. But to me, people have lost their freaking minds over silly crap. Like, I've honestly had rights taken away from me without going to court, and I don't make as big of a deal of it as they made about Trump deleting someone from Twitter. So if you want to talk about petty, everybody has gotten so petty, and it's just not cool, man. It's not cool.